Hello sophomores, my name is Kayla Snyder and I am currently enrolled in AP English. A little about myself, I am enrolled in two other AP courses such as AP Environmental and AP US History, and I'm also involved in dance and soccer at the school along with several other extracurricular activities. First off, my first impressions of going into AP English, it was difficult for me to decide on whether I wanted to take this class or not because I wasn't fully confident in my writing and English abilities. And now being into the next semester, I'm very, very thankful I did because I've learned miles upon miles of knowledge within this class and much stronger in my writing abilities and in my ability to interpret and argue and synthesize essays and so much. So if you are hesitant on taking this class because you don't believe in your abilities, throw that out the door because I think this class is a great help and wonderful. My first impression of the class was actually over the summer. If you plan on taking any AP classes or have taken AP classes before, you will learn that you will have summer homework. And though the reading aspect of the assignment wasn't difficult, I was really thrown for a curveball when he asked, or Robinson that is, asked us to write a rhetoric analysis. Now, who's ever heard of that before? I was so thrown off and completely surprised of what he was asking of us because we had never learned about what a rhetoric analysis was. And that was when my first when I first began to evolve as a student in that class, because normally up to that point in English classes I was able to teach myself things and kind of not have to ask for help or go to other sources to get the help I needed in English. And starting with that summer assignment, I was doing loads of research on what a rhetoric analysis was and reading other people's analyses about other stories, and that was really new to me because I had never had to seek outside help prior to this class. I actually ended up getting a D on that paper, but the wonderful thing about this class is not the grade you receive. And I know that sounds crazy because I am just like you guys who are probably OCD about their grades and an A- is considered bad. But the evolution as a student and a writer is immense. So that first paper, which I got a D on, compared to the last paper that we wrote at the end of the semester, I got an a 95. So this class has greatly evolved me into a much better writer and a much better student. So don't let the summer assignment intimidate you because you will become much better throughout the year. Also, I recommend getting this 5 Steps to a 5 book. It has all sorts of handy tools in it, such as what is an analysis essay, or what is a synthesis essay, and more into writing such essays, examples of what makes a good essay, and you will be covering almost everything that's in this book because this book is based off the AP exam that you'll be taking at the end of the year. I got mine offline on eBay. You can get yours from any Barnes and Nobles or any bookstore, I'm sure. My biggest advice that I could give to incoming students into this class is don't be intimidated by the challenge. Don't be scared of the fact that you may not be good enough for this class, or you don't believe enough in yourself, or the fact that you have to write a rhetoric analysis over the summer is scary, because the challenge is worth it. I have achieved milestones through this class with my writing and with my ability to analyze pieces. Just the list goes on and on. So like I said, don't be afraid of the challenge. Mr. Robinson is an amazing teacher, one of my favorites, and he will help you every single step of the way, stay after school with you, help you with things that aren't necessarily in the class but outside, and he will not let you fail or fall on your face. Granted, there's effort you're going to have to put in yourself, but I recommend this class. It's wonderful, and hope you take it too next year. Bye.